There's an old saying that says nothing good happens after midnight. Well, I might have to argue with that a little bit, but researchers from Massachusetts General Research Institute say there may be scientific evidence to back up that claim. Well, I'm a night owl, so let's just see what they have to say, shall we? Hi there, I am the Study Finds guy, Jeff Allen. This is the latest from Study Finds. Please be sure to like and subscribe to get all of our latest updates. The researchers had a hypothesis. The human brain is not meant to be awake after midnight. Moreover, they say staying up late only leads to more impulsive behavior and high-risk decisions such as drinking, overeating, gambling, or criminal activity. I'm thinking it's the drinking that leads to all that, but you know, the hold my beer and watch this crowd? Who am I to say? Researchers suspect that staying awake during the biological circadian night, the middle of the night for most people, causes neurophysiological changes in the brain. This causes people to view the world more negatively than they do during the daytime. Drunk tweeting, anyone? Senior author Dr. Elizabeth Klurman, an investigator in the Department of Neurology at Massachusetts General Hospital, said, quote, "The basic idea is that from a high-level global evolutionary standpoint, your internal biological circadian clock is tuned towards processes that promote sleep, not wakefulness after midnight." Unquote. This reminds me of that Star Trek, the original series episode, number 21, called Return of the Archons. So when the clock hit a certain time, all of a sudden it was called Festival, and it was a free-for-all on the planet with mayhem and debauchery and the whatnot. Basically Las Vegas. Anywho, Klurman is hoping their hypothesis will lead to further studies on how day-night differences in our circadian rhythms impact human behavior, decision-making, and job performance. The results could have important implications for countless people who have to stay awake in the middle of the night, including police officers, pilots, and healthcare workers. Study authors add that understanding how the brain changes after midnight could even lead to new strategies to combat crime, curb substance abuse, and prevent suicides. They also say that people are also more likely to make unhealthy food choices after dark, including chowing down on more processed foods, fats, and carbohydrates. Guilty. Study authors admit that some of this is explainable without looking at a person's brain. It's obvious. Don't do that here. It's obviously easier to commit crimes or get away with unhealthy habits under the cover of darkness when there are simply fewer people around to catch you. Except, of course, the aforementioned police officers. Well, the team notes that there's also a biological cause. Klurman explains that our circadian rhythms change over the course of a 24-hour day. Simply put, people look at things one way during the day and a completely different way at night. It reminds me of the old Mickey Gilley song, "The girls all get prettier at closing time." Now, I know different times, politically correct and all that stuff, but it does remind me of that. So scientists want you to heed this advice so you can avoid publicly giving your boss a piece of your mind on the TikTok at 2 a.m. You can check out more info on this and other studies by clicking the link in the description below and head on over to studyfinds.com.